After debating for almost a year on whether I have the time to start a Facebook group, I finally decided to pull the trigger 2 years ago. And looking back, it's been one of the best decisions I've made for my business. Let me tell you about the positive impact the group has had on my business and why I think this is one of the best ways for you to grow your following. On average, every year I've added 12 new clients to my previous mentorship program, which is a $10,000 investment, and most of them are from members of my group. Immediately after I started the group, I was invited to speak internationally. The invitation was from one of the members of the group, which then helped me get more speaking engagements. I also published a book in April of 2018, and that book became a bestseller in 4 countries. My group members were the big reason I was able to get there. And the one outcome that is absolutely invaluable is that I receive amazing love notes from my group members on a regular basis, letting me know how much they appreciate what I'm doing and how much the group has helped them to start or grow their businesses. Like I said, this last one is absolutely priceless if done with the right strategy. This can be the exact vehicle that you've been looking for to take your business to the next level. So what do we talk about? The strategy? Part of it. What I'm about to share with you has helped me get the most out of my group by getting most of my members onto my email list. Now, why do I want to do that? Why do I want to get them on my list? Well, because there's a big chance that soon after they join my group, Facebook will start showing my posts to them. And this way, I have direct access to them to keep that engagement going. So let me walk you through the steps that I take to get my members onto my email list. Number 1, I offer my primary lead magnet when they request to join my group. I've added it as one of the questions to approve them into their group. And almost 90% of the people who join, they say yes to the sleep business. That's to get good results from this. Make sure that you're offering a lead magnet that works for a majority of your audience. Then I have a secondary lead magnets pinned to the top of the feed. It's visible when they get approved and join the group. Now, initially, when I started the group, I did a series of live stream videos to educate them on what they need to implement to create a thriving, profitable business. I didn't change my group type to social learning. I added those live streams as units. Now, if you're not familiar with units, think of them as curriculum insights and online training program. When a new member joins my group, I post a welcome message, and in that message I encourage them to check out those live training videos. I really believe that this is extremely helpful because most times when people join a group, they're thrown into this big bucket and it's really up to them to figure out who the admin is, what the group offers, and eventually, because they can't make sense out of what's happening, they become silent participants and eventually Facebook stops showing them your posts. So this approach helps them, first of all, to get to know the admin and also the training videos. It gives them a taste of what they can get out of the group and encourages them to keep coming back. And in most cases, they engage with the videos by leaving comments or likes, which helps to ensure that your posts make it to their feed longer. Next, I make sure to post one of my freebies at least once a week. I know that eventually they might stop seeing my posts in their feed, but following this process, I'm able to convert the other people who initially didn't join my list to become subscribers and also to show that I'm there to keep on providing value to them. Now, obviously, once you get them over to your email list, you have to further nurture them with emails to convert them to buyers. So you definitely need to do some upfront work to set up a system in place that allows you to engage, nurture and convert them through your emails, which we'll cover shortly. One last thing, Michael, with the group is not to add numbers. In fact, I encourage members who are not active to leave the group. I also go through the members, and if I haven't seen them interact, I remove them. I think it's better to have 300 active members than 2,000 inactive ones. And although I don't have data behind us and it's just a hunch, I really think that Facebook paralyzes you and stops showing your posts, Your members, when you have a huge number of inactive members. Again, this is not based on data, it's just the gut feeling. Now, let's talk about two primary methods to get people to your group. First one is you can post in size other groups about it, but be careful with this. Make sure the admin is okay with that. Here is an example of how you can do this. As you can see here, I started with a pain, with a struggle first and then letting them know that if they join this group, they can get to their desired outcome. The key here is to find groups with complementary topics, because, first of all, you're filling a gap that's not being filled inside the group that they're already a member of. Second, you don't want to be competing with a group admin here. So, again, looking at this example, the group is 4 course creators. And I know for a fact that most people first put months and years into creating a course without really thinking about how they're going to sell it. So here I'm touching on that pain point. And a solution is complementary to what they're already getting from the group that they're already member of. You can do the same thing, find groups in a complementary niche and topics and figure out how you can position your message that would resonate with where they're currently at with their specific situation. Another way to get members is by promoting it on your social media channels. And obviously posting about it is one way, but you can also direct message them and invite them to your group. For example, this is a private message from a coach who has more than 15,000 members inside his group. One of the methods that he's using to get members is by direct messaging his followers and connections on LinkedIn and Twitter. Again, if you look at this example, he's leading with what's in it for them. Similarly, spend some time to answer the question of what's next for them.